So a little update on the neck. My neck's pretty damn good. I don't know if I've filmed since when my neck first got bad, but I injured it a bit more. I pulled it more. It got really bad. It was not good at all. But then the next day wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And I guess the things that I was trying on it must have worked. It was a nice little process that I had going on. But yeah, feeling good. Can turn. I still feel it a little bit like there's quite a sticky spot that hurts a lot, but hey, it's better than it was. Tested a few things, so testing defo works to figure stuff out. But yeah, anyway, today, well, actually it was last night, I think, I was thinking about this. And I was thinking about these videos, and I was thinking about authenticity and sticking to the plan, sticking to how I want it to be. And it's a difficult thing because I wonder why I don't see videos like this anywhere, where people are actually being honest, where people are literally with no fear saying what's on the mind. You don't see any of these celebrities, people who get a lot of views, you never see them saying incorrect things that are on the mind. They're almost all fearful of being wrong. And today I was listening to a podcast and I heard something, and it sparked the thought of, when we all hear someone like a celebrity say something wrong, we cancel them, we attack them, we bombard them and tell everyone, oh my God, did you believe that? Did you see that? Can you believe what he just said? Oh my God, it's disgraceful. You get people cancelled. And I wonder if people do that because they're sort of fearful of being wrong themselves. So like, whew, I'm getting away with this one, let's put the attention over here. I wonder if people are doing that almost subconsciously, being like, that being sort of so afraid to be wrong, that afraid to be wrong and almost be humiliated about being wrong and admitting it, that when someone is wrong, someone does something wrong, everyone jumps on it. And I wonder if it's the most insecure people that do jump on the bandwagon and do jump and say, oh, this is awful. And yeah, I don't see any celebrities doing that, I guess because there is a fear of being cancelled, or the public perception changing about you. Something maybe you built up over time, you don't want to leave you. And I was wondering, how do they get there? Because I'm starting out now, and I'm thinking, how do I keep this authenticity? I mean, I've still not posted yet, but I can understand it. I can understand how you slowly drift, because in my mind, I have slowly drifted, and I have seen opportunities to drift away from being authentic. And I've had to drift back, because it's like, one of the issues I've come across is, how do I film so often and have so many thoughts, and to keep speaking on camera about them, and editing them and stuff like that, and posting and making sure they're everywhere or whatever. There's a certain process I have to stick by, and you fall into a trap. You fall into a trap of that, of becoming a machine, of sort of, how do I put it? of working, of it becoming work, of you're trying to maximize the success of it. Whereas I set out just to document my thoughts. That's all I did. That's all this is, just to document my thoughts, and people get something from it, they get something from it. And if no one sees it, no one sees it. But it helps me. That's why that's why I've not posted yet, because I get so much value from it that I'm just solidifying to myself almost. Is it for me? Or am I trying to get this success? And the more I edit, the more I review the footage, the more I look at quality and I judge my videos, the more I judge, the more I'm like, well, you need to do this. Well, you need to do this. Speak in this way. You know, say certain sentences so you can clip it up. They're the thoughts that are coming to my head. And I'm like, hold on a minute. We're trying to be authentic. We're trying to be just me. You're trying to be just me. Ignore all that. And I can fully understand how, especially YouTubers and anyone on social media now, I can fully understand how anyone now can see something that they do, they get success off of it, and now they have to turn into a different person because that's what's getting the attention. Whereas me, you know, if I was to look at the numbers and look at a brand, something I'm going to build, and, you know, fans that I might possibly get one day, I almost want the people watching my videos to understand who I am. If I'm not successful, in this, in just being me, then what I've got to say isn't interesting enough. Doesn't match what anyone wants to listen to. No one wants to listen to me. If I don't get any views, if I don't get anything like that, what I'm saying is tosh. Who I am it's not valued for everyone, and that's okay. And instead of me going, no, I have to be valued, I have to be a certain way, I have to get this success, so I have to move who I am to this area and then become someone I'm not. Instead of doing that, I can just sit here and go, well, it didn't work out. At the end of the day, that's why I'm sat here getting the benefit from just filming, just getting my thoughts out now. You know, and as long as I can enjoy doing that, I can do it forever. But I would hate to be in a position where I was pretending to be someone and pretending to do stuff in a certain way that I don't enjoy, for one day to get success and then just be like going crazy because I hate what's happening, because I hate the person I have to be, the situation I am. And, you know, what happens is when people can't take it anymore, they start losing views. When they've not built a sustainable system to make it easier for them to do this, they then crumble when it becomes inauthentic. And for me, that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to figure out a way to do all this where I actually enjoy every part of it. You know, when I get stuck and I don't have anything to think about and say, I either don't film or I have a process at night that sorts that out, that sort of helps me with that. And at the end of the day, I've got a foundation. I've got to look at why I'm doing this. And when your foundation is strong, you can carry on doing it forever, authentically. And that's the key part I want to be. I want to be and want to do is be me. And I don't want to be trapped in a certain way. And, you know, I've even been clipping these videos up and putting what they call thumbnails and headlines and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's just not me. Making it look a certain way, that feels unnatural to me. And it's weighing up, is it going to change who you are? Or is it just clearly tired? Is it who I am? Or or am I doing it for everyone else? So if I'm doing it for everyone else, maybe I just have to find a personal reason. So for me now, putting all that stuff on these clips helps me get organized with it all. And that's the system I'm putting in place. If everything I'm doing, what am I doing for me? That's the sole purpose, because I don't want to be in a position where I'm people pleasing anyone, and I'm doing it and I feel forced to do this. I even thought today, if I earned money from this and quit my job and you have that life, the pressure that is then on you to be someone would be crazy, because you're solely relying on this now financially. And I think this is why people turn into someone they're not, or change from who they were at the beginning, because you've got to understand they're relying on this now financially. I'm doing this as a little side quest while I'm earning my money in my job. I'm not even posting anything, and I can do it. So once I eventually post it, it's completely fine to me. I don't want to see the views. I don't want to see how many likes, dislikes, how many mean comments I would get, how many subscribers I have. I don't want to look at all that. The more I look at all that, the further away from the point of this is, I think. And that's just what I was thinking about last night, and wondering, how do people crumble? How do people go further away from who they truly are? And why, I guess, society, sometimes some areas of society are so fake. And it's because they force themselves into an area and they've seen success and they've seen it and they've got greedy, or they've got dependent on it, because it's like, well, I have to do this now. And rather than sacrificing and being like, no, I'm going to be me and I'm going to suffer. I'm going to suffer with views, not get as many views, but I'm still going to be me and who I am. But yeah, anyway, peace.